is Lady Amelia Spencer's husband Greg Mallett? Lady Amelia Spencer is the daughter of Charles Spencer, 9th Earl Spencer, and his first wife, Victoria Lockwood. As Charles Spencer is the late Princess Diana's younger brother, Lady Amelia is Diana's niece, and they do share a resemblance after attending university in South Africa. Amelia worked as a successful wedding planner and has more recently begun to pursue modeling. Her name, aristocratic background, profile, and luxury brand ambassadorships make Lady Amelia quite recognizable. She frequents high-profile fashion and other brand events, and can often be spotted arm in arm with her husband, Greg Mallett. Amelia and Greg wed in March 2023 after a long courtship and engagement. Unlike his wife, Greg doesn't have any royal ties. You may have heard about the couple's wedding, but chances are you don't know much about Greg. Here's what we've discovered about his life, career, passions, and history with Lady Amelia Spencer. He and Amelia Spencer met when they were teenagers. Greg Mallett and Amelia Spencer may have tied the knot in 2023, but they met long before that, when Greg was 19 and Amelia was 17. Greg was born and raised in South Africa, whereas Amelia moved there as a child. Amelia was born in London in 1992 and relocated to South Africa with her family when she was 3 years old, when her parents divorced in 1997. Her father moved back to the United Kingdom while Amelia remained in the country with her mother. If not for that, these two lovebirds may never have crossed paths. Naturally, South Africa holds a special place in the couple's hearts as it's where they grew up and met each other. Amelia and Greg were introduced by mutual friends. At the time, Greg was studying at the University of Cape Town, where Amelia later attended. Not long after they met, they happened to run into each other, as Amelia told Hello magazine. A week later, we bumped into each other in Camps Bay, a stunning beach strip in Cape Town. We spent the whole night talking and laughing, and it was clear that something was very special between us. Greg obviously felt that way too, as he asked Amelia to be his girlfriend after only their second date. He's a successful fitness instructor. Greg Mallett has over a decade of experience as a fitness instructor, as his JFF Fitness biography reveals. His path in fitness makes sense when you consider that his uncle was a rugby coach, and Greg himself has experience playing rugby and water polo. In his bio, Greg explains that after undergoing surgery, he became even more passionate about fitness and helping his clients to achieve their goals. Greg's love of exercise and nutrition is evident on his Instagram feed, where he shares plenty of videos of his boxing heavy workout routines, even with his busy schedule. Greg makes sure to make time for fitness. While on a trip with Lady Amelia Spencer, who was his fiancée at the time, Greg shared a photo of him working out in swim trunks with beautiful scenery behind him. In the caption, he encouraged his followers to stick to their workout goals, never miss a Friday. Also, when traveling, don't make excuses. There's always the time and it can be fun. He's Amelia's ultimate hype man even after being together for well over a decade. It's still plain to see how much Greg Mallett adores Amelia Spencer. And he's not afraid to wear his heart on his sleeve when it comes to their relationship. Looking at his social media presence, you might even get confused and assume you're looking at a fan page for Amelia. On his Instagram feed, you'll find several posts not just of the two of them together, but of Amelia on her own in 2022. He even edited together a montage of her photos set to music to share with his followers. Along with these posts are sweet captions in which Greg takes the opportunity to gush about his partner. When Amelia signed with the modeling agency Storm and made her debut with a 20-page cover story for Tatler with her twin sister Eliza Spencer, Greg was once again her biggest fan. He took to social media to share the magazine cover, saying he was bowled over by how beautiful the women looked, and he expressed his pride in both of them. Greg finished a post by adding, "Side note, I'm definitely punching above my weight class," playfully implying that Amelia Spencer is out of his league. He proposed to Amelia after 11 years of dating in 2020. After 11 years of dating, Greg Mallett proposed to Lady Amelia Spencer at Clouds Wine and Guest Estate in Stellenbosch, South Africa. Greg told Hello magazine that he arranged to have their room filled with rose petals and champagne when they returned from a sun-filled day by the pool. He'd also had a large pink box placed in the room for Amelia to open. The box contained several smaller boxes in descending order by size. Inside each one, Greg had placed a photo of an important moment in their relationship. The smallest box contained a note instead of a picture, which read, "But most importantly, I know that you will remember tonight as the night that I proposed," Greg told the publication. As Amelia was reading the note, "I dropped to one knee with the ring." The happy couple shared photos of themselves and the ring to reveal their engagement a few days later. In his Instagram announcement, Greg said the day he proposed was the best day of his life. "I asked the love of my life to spend the rest of her life with me, and she said yes," he wrote. "Couldn't be happier, and I love you with all my heart." He was emotional about moving to London after spending most of their lives and relationship in South Africa. Greg Mallett and his then-fiancée Amelia Spencer decided to move to London in 2021. Amelia was not only born in London, but it's also where she began seriously pursuing a modeling career along with her twin sister, Eliza Spencer. Although relocating opened up many wonderful opportunities, moving to the United Kingdom was a hard choice for Greg and Amelia to make. Greg is very attached to his home country and was open about how difficult it was to leave. In an Instagram post, Greg admitted, "It's been an emotional time saying goodbye to friends and family in South Africa, and, as a coach, it's been a tough task trying not to project my emotions." He continued, explaining that he was planning to take the life changes one day at a time. "I'm so excited for this next chapter and can't wait to take the UK on with open arms," Greg wrote. Marrying Amelia after 14 years was a dream come true for him on March 21, 2023. After Greg Mallett and Lady Amelia Spencer's 3-year engagement, the two said "I do." Their beautiful wedding took place on a mountaintop in South Africa's Western Cape. It was the perfect setting with breathtaking views of the country that they both hold so dear. Amelia told Hello that she had her younger brother walk her down the aisle, which was special for both of them because of how close her brother and Greg are. Greg opened up about his feelings on the big day, telling the publication, "I've been waiting 14 years to see Amelia walk down the aisle. To be married is a dream come true." Later he added, "My love for Amelia has been reborn. Every day I fall more in love with this beautiful human by my side." After spending so much of their life together, Amelia said their relationship wouldn't change much going forward. For her part, she says she's always seen Greg as her husband and soulmate. The wedding was simply a way to celebrate and formalize their union.